This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
And a new season.
24/7 Buff Pandemonium isn't just a page.
It's a family.
A passionate group of positive Buffalo football fans
who embrace the character and fight of this team.
We strive to embody this passion
and present a fan-first perspective
without all the fluff. Enter the Gun Report.
Season 2.
The first season was exciting for 24/7 Buff Pandemonium.
Talking football, connecting with fans, and having quality conversation.
This season, we're stepping it up, and we want you all to come be a part of the conversation.
On March 9th, 2021,
the Gun Report
is back.
Let's go, Buffalo!
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
Hey, 24/7 Buff Pandemonium. This is Jarrod from the Gun Report. Joining me tonight, we have Scott.
Hey!
And Swank.
Yo!
And welcome, Pandemonium. Just a reminder, we do have 24/7 Buff Pandemonium stickers still available. How do you get those? Easy. Personal message us your address. We'll send them out for free. Nobody's wearing it tonight, but we have a 24/7 Buff Pandemonium black and white logo jersey or shirt still available. Hey, can we start this over again?
Hey, welcome.
Those are $20, include shipping, and then we have a Notorious Dig shirt, $25. Those include shipping and handling. Also, $5 to each purchase goes to the American Heart Association. Let's see here. We also have another giveaway. Last minute, Scott, what is it?
Hey, our buddies there at Bill's Mafia Memorabilia, Ryan Hickman has got a little something going on over there. Little quick backstory. Ryan's from Florida, Daytona area, and one of his local Daytona Beach Police Department officers was shot over the week. So, you know, being the Mafia, I said being Ron Hickman, the guy is a people person, and he doesn't like to see anybody suffering or anything like that. So he decided to reach out and kind of see if the Mafia couldn't help out by donating a little money to the family. So what he's asking is $7.16 to the Venmo or Cash App. You'll see it on the tracker below. It's just $7.16. And what that does is it enters you, it gives you the ability to help a family out, but it also enters you into a little raffle that the Bills Mafia Memorabilia is having. A giveaway, a Josh Allen helmet, Josh Allen jersey, and a Freddie Jackson jersey. What this means for the Pandemonium.
All signed.
Is Ryan. What's all signed, yes. What this means for the Pandemonium and people watching tonight, if you go to the Cash App and give $7.16, mention 24/7 Buff Pandemonium in the comments, you'll now be entered into not only the three things that he has to offer, but the Pandemonium has to offer a Micah Hyde jersey. So a Micah Hyde COA authenticated signed jersey. So this is a Pandemonium thing. This is a Bills Mafia Memorabilia thing. I know he wants us to mention when you do pay, if you leave in the comments, just write 24/7 Buff Pandemonium, or even easier sometimes if you make the payment, write in the comments 24/7 Buff Pandemonium. That way he knows it's going. The people that are donating are coming from our group. You will specifically be entered into the Micah Hyde one. the 716 automatically enters you into the other 3 too. So it's pretty sweet. It's a win-win for everybody. It's helping the Daytona Beach Police Department. It's helping the family during these tough times. And just a side note, I want to throw in there. Ryan didn't just do this because he's nitpicking people who he wants to help out. It's a local thing for him. It means a lot. He backs the blue. He's a big supporter. And so it's something he wants to do. And he's got the podium. We have the podium to help out. So let's just do it. $7.16. The cash options are on the tracker below. It lets you help, and it gives you a little raffle. So go Bills, go Ryan, go Bills Mafia memorabilia. It's awesome. It's all good.
Let me get this straight really fast, just to recap what you were saying. So if I, as a member of the 24/7 BF fam, go to the Bills Mafia memorabilia Cash App and donate $7.16 at minimum, right? 716 for Buffalo,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
If I do that, I am entered to win either a Josh Allen autographed COA jersey, a Josh Allen autographed COA helmet, full size, or an autographed Freddie Jackson jersey COA, right? I can win one of those 3. And then
Right.
if all I do is put in 24/7 BF, because if you didn't know, we partnered up with Bills Mafia memorabilia. First partnership. It's been awesome so far. We love these dudes, so that's great. If you do that and you just say that you heard or that you went in from the 24/7 BF fam, you're also exclusively entered to win a Micah Hyde signed COA jersey.
Sounds about right.
And
Yeah, that's exactly it.
also on top of, if you comment tonight, you could win a Marcel Darius rookie jersey signed car.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what?
And-
Where the hell else do you get all these damn giveaways? You guys
It's
tell me.
mind-boggling. My head's
Jesus.
going to explode trying to keep track
I
of all this
know
stuff.
We tried slowing it down and explaining it for you. It's really quite easy. And good for Ryan. Good for him doing this. Good for Bills memorabilia, Bills Mafia memorabilia. He's also the www.buffaloautographs.com, where you can just go straight up and purchase memorabilia. Just a side note again, a couple days ago, he had a flash sale for a Josh Allen helmet, dropped the price significantly in comparison not only to other sites, but to their site, dropped it, and they sold quick. So, guys, we love doing the right thing. He's doing the right thing. They're doing the right thing. We're loving it.
It's a great website, and the prices are super fair and dropping it and constant giveaways. I don't know. Do me a favor, if you guys have went over and followed or liked the page, let us know in the comments, man, because it's nice to see it growing, and it's nice to see people from our family going over and showing support to a good group of dudes that are doing great things. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And one more thing real quick, Jarrod. If you do go and donate, not only put the 24/7 BF message in the message that allows you to put in the Cash App and Venmo, but if you do it, feel free to just write on as the comments go along, 24/7 BF. That way Ryan can also see that you guys are active. That'd be awesome.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yo, and if you're in the comments right now, Ryan is in the comments, and he's throwing out all these little Easter eggs, and I don't know if you guys are getting excited about it, but I am, because he's trying to preview a little, maybe a possible Diggs giveaway.
Number 14 Buffalo Bills jersey
geez.
signed.
As long as it's not Sammy Watkins, I'd still take it, but
Yeah.
I prefer Stephon Diggs.
Ryan Fitzpatrick would be nice too.
Yeah, no doubt.
But I'm guessing he's meaning Diggs, maybe.
Yeah, I think so, yes.
He's got fat fingers, so sometimes when he types, it accidentally blows, gives away what's happening. So slow down, Ryan, a little bit, just a little bit.
Yo, we got so many people hanging out here. Jarrod can hardly keep up with all the
Do you
names
see me
he's
keep
had.
looking down?
He's gonna have carpal tunnel by the end of this episode, and I don't know how he's gonna have time to ice his wrist, because he's got a full house of kids and dogs and a beautiful wife and home, and he's
a
not
massage
gonna have,
therapist.
and he's a massage therapist. He's gonna be rubbing backs with his elbows. It's gonna be awesome. We got Debbie Emerton all the way from Canada.
Now, Debbie Emerton, welcome. I know you were kind of questioning to see if you're going to make it from last week's show to this show because of just timing, but you made it. Congratulations.
We got
Welcome.
Jimmy McLaughlin. We got Paul Rossi. We got Lisa. We got Chris Clark. We got Eater. 75 days left till our beloved blow Bills take the field. We got Chad McDaniel. We got welcome. Many people, man. Brent Thomason. We got the veterans. We got the rookies. We got those second-year guys. You know, it's going good. We got a good squad over here in the comments.
Hells yeah!
All right, guys.
Sure. What are we talking about today?
Hold on, let me write another name down because I just get these brand new names right now.
So as always, Fandemonium, we're going to do a little film session. We're going back to 2020 season Week 8 matchup against the Patriots. That was a barn burner. We could thank Zimmer for that win, but there was a lot to talk about. A little bit. I saw a lot on the film that should be interesting. And then by popular demand, we're going to talk a defensive line, defensive ends, defensive tackles, what we're thinking about that. And then obviously we like to open it up to the Fandemonium, the forum, the conversation. You bring up a topic, we'll talk about it and talk amongst yourselves. We know you guys love doing that.
Yeah,
so
we know we love watching it too. I see Jimmy Linden. He's a Giants fan. We won't say that too loud. He's always on the show. Welcome, Jimmy. Make a comment tonight. You're going to want to because you're going to be in the drawing for a lot of for this, first of all, for 24/7 Buff Fandemonium. But if you comment tonight and you make a donation to Bill's Mafia memorabilia, you'll be in for a big drawing for a lot of nice stuff.
For sure.
Yeah, you can rewind it and hear it.
Yeah.
Yep.
We just went over it for about 5 minutes.
All right, so listen. Buffalo Bills, Week 8 from the 2020 season with a win over the Patriots 24-21. Scott, I started with you last week. Swank, we're going with you this week.
Ooh.
After watching the game over and over and over again from last year,
mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts? Anything change?
Yeah. I think that we kind of grazed over the fact, really quick, we got 27 people on right now live. I think we're hitting a landmark right now. Let's see if we can push it up to 30, man. You guys are awesome. But concerning that first Patriots game last year, I think maybe as Bills fans, as the season got rolling, that game kind of just got lost in the fold, right? Because everybody just remembers it as like Zimmer's coming out party, punching that ball out, Cam fumbles, looks like a dummy, haha, Cam's what we thought he was, right? Cam played a hell of a good game.
Yeah, he was good.
He played a really good game, man. And God, even watching, I was like, when do we take control of this game? I was like, when do we start to like really take control? Because they ran all over us. They were doing them quick little outs. It was like that same story, like the injured Milano, center of the field, linebacker kind of thing. I don't know. I think, to me, anybody that shined outside of like that defensive splash play that saved the game, really, the running game, man. I think Zach Moss ran hard. You got something on that, Scotty? Go ahead, buddy.
I do too. Go ahead.
We were talking about what we noticed about the game, and you go back and because we're able to review the film, and we have a nice little show that reminds people go watch the film, enjoy it. We had a great season last year. A lot of people would say, without reviewing anything, saying we got a running game. Maybe it started to develop. The line started coming together about 3/4 of the season through and all that stuff. Week 8, we had a running game. We had 14 attempts by both running backs, 80-plus yards. Moss had a day with 2 touchdown rushes. There was nothing. The pace of the game obviously slowed down.
Yeah.
Obviously, because we're running the ball. I mean, we only threw the ball 18 times compared to running the ball 38 times. I mean, that's crazy. That's not a Daboll offense.
No.
So it all depends on what kind of fan you are when it comes to running. Do you like these running games where we control the pace and all that stuff? It was scary at the end. Or do you like these passing games where you like to go up by a lot of points and it's comfortable? I could take either one as long as we come out with a win, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I like that W,
Okay.
but the second option where we're, like those Denver games, I really like those Denver games.
Yeah.
But
here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Have a soda pop and look around and be like, okay.
What is it, the third quarter? That's nice.
The combination of the two, I think, is what Bills fans really want. We want to see Josh Allen air it out and just destroy everybody because they do a lot of play-action passes, and Josh Allen's really good at play-action pass. But if that run game can come in the third and fourth quarter and just slow or let that clock tick, 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 this was an impressive run game. And I wrote down the starting offensive line when they were doing the most damage. Dawkins, Feliciano, and Bates were doing center. until
I love Bates. Yeah, Bates was doing awesome.
Morse wasn't in there. So right. Bates was a center for the first quarter, Feliciano, Winters, and Williams. And then what happened is Bates got hurt. Feliciano took that right center position, and then Bolker took that left guard position, who got high grades all through the season. So we had some of our better running games just in week 8. It was one of the best running games we had all season.
Yeah.
And granted, I think Daboll took advantage of the poor run defense that Patriots had, who is obviously better this year already because of the opt-outs are coming back and all, and who they drafted. But that was a run game, established game for our running backs, and I was impressed. I forgot how often we ran that ball.
Yeah.
Listen, you keep saying the run game was impressive. I'm going to throw you out some numbers really quick. Singletary, 14 runs for 86 yards, 6.1 yards a carry. Moss, 14 carries for 81 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So, yes.
And Josh ran one in, too.
Yeah. He went, I think, 10 runs for 21 yards.
Yeah, he brought down the average, and we still averaged over 4 yards and 5 yards a carry.
So, yeah, it was a pretty good game. I enjoyed watching that game again. Like I said, it was kind of like, when did we really take over, right? Yeah. Each game I like to focus. I've seen it, the previews probably 10 times, right? And every time I look at each player, a different player the whole time, I'm right there with you, Scott Feliciano and Bates. They did great at the center position. I was very impressed with Bates at the center.
I would almost say they did better than Morse.
Yes. So that was a pickup that I had. The one guy I watched the whole game was Ed Oliver. Ed Oliver was in there quite a bit, but him and Zimmer were in and out. They were switching spots quite often. Ed Oliver, when he played, again, Swank, like you've mentioned the weeks before, he was in the backfield the whole time. He's never locking up with a player and just playing patty cake. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's always trying to rip, and watch his hand speed. He's ripping, pushing back. He's always away from the defender. The defender's always going backwards. Yeah, Ed Oliver. That's why our state of the defensive line, Ed Oliver's going to have a big season this year, but we'll get to that later. Absolutely. Anything else, guys, you want to talk about?
The only thing I was going to say was we kind of mentioned it last week, too. It was like I think there was a misidentification of their identity last year, where it was like they were like this really pass-heavy offense. Obviously, that was a huge part of their game plan. But what we were kind of talking about last week is like they just find ways to win. And this game and the Jets game, both of those games are prime examples of the passing game wasn't there. That wasn't really the game plan. They just ran the ball and found a way to win the game. And I think that Zimmer play really was like a huge boost for the defense that was kind of like floundering. Obviously not horrible, but also banged up, middle of the pack, not performing at its best. So, yeah.
I mean, we still almost scored 30 points.
I know.
We still almost scored 30 points, and we decided to run the ball 38 times instead of pass the ball 38 times.
It really didn't feel like it, though, right?
Right, because I think one of the concerns is that middle of the road defense that we had last year. They just could not stop Cam Newton. And I'll tell you now, I said it last year, so I'll say it again. He's got that shot put release. He's not any better. You watch some of those optional camps, and he's not looking good. Yeah, he's not looking good. So our defense kind of make them good. I know Ryan just mentioned Edmonds worries you. I saw a stat earlier yesterday that somebody threw out. Behind Wagner, Edmonds is the number 2 tackles for loss linebacker in the NFL in the last 3 years. I don't know those numbers because I kind of knocked him for the tackles for loss, but he's got a lot to learn. He played injured last year. At least a quarter of the season. Yeah. And as a middle linebacker with that shoulder, that's your weapon.
That's your leverage.
And that's your leverage. And if we mentioned it last week, chasing guys down the sideline, you got to swing that arm extra hard. That you're going to be gimping a little bit. So I think the game kind of showed our rush defense wasn't good. Averaged over 5 yards a rush they got. But to allow Cam Newton kind of to do whatever he wanted, he threw only 60%, but I'll blame his arm on that. But we still almost scored 30 points, and we barely squeaked it out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could take a lot from that game, but you can also push a lot away because it seemed like it just wasn't – I think it was a Belichick game. I think McDermott had to kind of prove himself, and it kind of worked out to our favor. But we were only up 7-6 at halftime, I think. So
yeah, it was a really close game.
yeah.
Anything going on in Pandemonium?
Oh yeah, lots of questions there. I think that's probably a good cap for that little film study, unless we want to drop back to it later.
No, I'm glad we talked about the defensive line because that's what we're talking about today.
Yeah.
Today.
First of all, we got Dave Williams saying, "Do we have a shot of sweeping the division again?"
Yep, I had that written down. Absolutely yes.
I say it all depends on what Tua can do. It all depends on what Tua can do. I think we have the Patriots and Jets number.
I see. I'm kind of the other way. I think we got. I don't think the Dolphins are going to be impressive at all this year.
Right.
I think Tua's going to fall flat, and I think the thing with the Patriots is that they're a wild card, and their defense is coming back full steam. So, if they can get a little creative and squeak out a couple points, they might be able to run a little something with that defense. But I'm going to say, yeah, we're going to sweep the shit out of them.
Hey, that Belichick defense is always opportunistic, and that's the reason why they won a couple Super Bowls. And Vinatieri 3 kicks, and a bad pass by Russell Wilson. And I'm sorry, I could keep going.
They lost twice to Eli Manning, so none of it counts.
Eli, there you go, Jimmy Linden. Eli Manning was mentioned today.
Hey, always an opportunistic defense. Their defense is returning some opt-out players, and they kind of improved a little bit. But like we said last year, we got to stop worrying about these defenses. These defenses have to start worrying about our offense. And our offense, as far as I'm concerned, has improved.
Go back to a couple episodes that we did, right? And people were asking, has the division opponents gotten better during the draft and the free agency to keep up with Buffalo? And our answers were pretty much not yet, because Bills are getting better. So, Swank, to your thing, why the Bills are going to sweep the division with the New England Patriots is the fact that, yes, their defense has gotten better, but our offense is doing great. And I'm hearing nothing but great things by Isaiah Hodgins in training camp right now.
Yeah, he's a little OTA sweetheart right now. And the national media is starting to pick up on it too, man. I don't know. It's kind of crazy that that's the storyline coming out of camp. And if Bean and McDermott have molded that in some way, it's so genius to me that the possibility that this guy who has a long shot of making the team in reality, right, is one of the biggest headlines coming out of camp, so nobody else is paying attention to anything.
I've heard it. McDermott says a lot without saying a lot.
Yeah, sure does. All right, we got Michael Hurd saying, what do you guys think about Mitchell Trubisky?
In what regard? I think I'll take this.
Go ahead, buddy.
I'm a quarterback guy. I love my quarterbacks. Mitch Trubisky said straight out that he wants to go somewhere where a team appreciates him. It was a little dig to the Bears. It is what it is. But the guy, it says a lot about a guy that says he wants to find somewhere where he can be himself and establish himself as a quarterback and make a name for himself as a backup. It's crazy to think of someone thinking that. But I like him there. I think every quarterback has their knowledge base, and anything that can help Josh Allen out more is good. I think he has a lot. Barkley offered a lot. That's why everybody loved Barkley, because he was such a great teammate.
Yeah.
Been in the league for a while, was very knowledgeable. But I think Trubisky, with his time in Chicago and him coming up, I think he has a lot to offer Josh Allen. And God forbid anything happens, we do have the second best quarterback in the AFC East.
I just got a couple goosebumps because I wanted to just throw a name out there really quick to you. Bills Fandemonium, Bills Mafia, we're a special fan base, right? Being a backup is not necessarily a bad thing in this Bills organization. I'm going to throw Frank Reich's name out there. Frank Reich was the ultimate backup to Jim Kelly for all those years, right? He went and he started a couple games, obviously that Oilers game that he made the comeback with, but when he went to a different team, he even started. Frank Reich as a backup is like an icon here in Buffalo. Everybody knows his name. If that is your place on the team and you do well at it, Mitch, the Bills fans are going to love you regardless. So if you're looking for a place to be comfortable and loved, this is the best place to be for a backup quarterback, to be honest with you.
I mean, he did sign a one-year deal for cheap. He may stay. Or, with how Bean and McDermott work things, if he kicks ass in the preseason and a quarterback falls, he may be ready to be picked up.
Yeah, it's interesting if they're going to use him for trade bait. Brent was saying something about that, like maybe getting a third round for next year. He's only on a one-year deal right now. So, if they do something, I think the best option would be, if you wanted to get any value for them, is that somebody gets hurt, right?
Yep.
Like on another team, and like
which
we were just
happens.
saying, which happens all the time.
Yep.
I want him to stay on the team all year long this year. I think he's good enough that if Josh goes down, he can squeak out a couple games for us. And they say what, backup quarterback. What's up?
I have a question really quick.
Are you
Sorry,
doing
Swank.
Vogue right now?
I had to stop you. Ryan Hickman, want to give his jersey away rather than hide? I know, but listen. Ryan, in the comments, are you giving the Fandemonium the option of what they want for their fourth giveaway? Or the fourth, while we're at it. He's saying right here.
Oh, the Bills Mafia memorabilia, www.buffaloautographs.com. They did just recently have Frank Reich autograph a bunch of stuff, so his jersey is definitely available on their website.
Okay. Ryan, do you want to vote on the Fandemonium here?
No, Ryan, let's just make it easy. Keep it a hide. Keep it a hide.
Yeah.
All right.
See, Jarrod gets really excited. You can't do this
Let's
to
have
him.
everybody. Can you do all of them?
Wait a minute.
No, Ryan, let's just keep it hide. But Frank Reich is available. www.buffaloautographs.com. You can go on their site and purchase jerseys for a great price, lower than anyone else, not anywhere else, but pretty low comparably. And I'll say that because I'm not Ryan Hickman. I've checked out the sites and I see that the prices are very good, and Frank Reich is an option. So there you go. You want that number one, number two hanging on your wall? He's there.
Yeah, man. Man, this relationship we got with Bills Mafia memorabilia is just like frying my brain right now. I just like think about all the cool stuff that's like coming down the line, and like all you guys, like, I seriously thought about quitting the show just so that I could comment and get entered in the drawing.
I'm sorry, I'm out.
Well, just I do know I'm doing a lot of side notes today, and when Ryan contacted me, wanted to talk to me, obviously the feelings were mutual. Of course, I want to talk to you. Let's have a conversation. He's a lot like us, and the reason why we've decided to be a partnership is because he knows Bills fans. He is one. He's as big as they get, but he loves to talk Buffalo Bills football. What other sponsors will join a page and talk to you the whole freaking time? You know what I mean?
No doubt.
And he's just like us. I've had conversations with him. He's a family guy. He's got a little man at home. He's obsessed with a little guy. I've got a 4 and 2-year-old. Jared's got a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and a 13-year-old.
Yeah, he's got a starting infield.
Swank's got dogs, but he's got nephews.
I got all
and
my
nieces.
dogs.
And so family, we say mafia is family. It is. And, you find each other, and sometimes it just works.
Yo, so really quick, I don't think we mentioned this, but next week, no show, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Next
July
week,
5th, we're all busy next week. No show on Tuesday.
Yeah.
But
So, the following week, we should have a really big giveaway, and it should be the first of the Bills Mafia memorabilia giveaways, and we're gonna have 2 weeks to wind up to it. So, until everything is 100%, we're ready, and we're gonna put it all together. We're not gonna announce exactly what it is, but
It's big.
you're gonna want it. You're gonna want it.
Just saying.
But I was thinking, since our boy Ryan's here and he's been so great doing all the comment jabs back and forth, and he kind of put us on the spot with that Frank Reich thing and got Jarrod all spazzed out there for a second. Maybe we should put him on the spot and see if he wants to join us in 2 weeks for that giveaway show.
there you go. Ryan, join us in 2 weeks.
Yo, get in the comments.
8 o'clock Tuesday.
BF fam, and tell that boy he's got to get on with it.
Now, Ryan, the reason why we're asking you this is because this is going to be our first huge giveaway with you. So we want you to be a part of it. So we're asking you, do you want to join in 2 weeks? Let us know.
Horrible. It'd be horrible of you to say no. I'm just.
If he says no.
People are watching. My family's watching. Families.
All right, Mike asked. I'm going to get right into it because we have two guys commenting on this. Mike asked, will they start Hollister this year? What do you think, Scott?
Yeah. Hollister, he's one of those guys that, first of all, he's an ex-Josh Allen teammate. So they've already had the connection there. But this guy wasn't. I mean, Seattle had a running attack that was, bar none, one of the best. They had Lockett over there. They had DK Metcalf, and they had a tight end. They had 2 tight ends. Dooley, whatever his name is, Hollister.
Dilly.
So Hollister's one of those guys that just snuck under the radar, kind of like our Dawson Knox. He didn't play very much in Mississippi, Ole Miss. Damn, catch me on that one, guys. Help me out. He's a very athletic wide receiver that Josh Allen is used to. So me personally, with Tommy Sweeney coming back, I can see Knox, Hollister, and Sweeney being our 3, with Reggie Gilliam being our fullback, H-back, tight end position. Yeah, I could see him being number 2. If not pushing, he's going to push the hell out of Knox. I can guarantee that.
I don't think he's going to knock Knox off. But I think he is going to be a reliable number 2 guy. And I think that he's going to be in there a lot more than we think he's going to be in there. Maybe like some 2 tight end sets, stuff like that. Dabes is sneaky, so it'd be interesting to see. And yeah, like you're saying, man, having somebody that Josh is familiar with that can catch a ball, I don't know, it's not a bad thing at all.
All right, you two, give me a quick percentage. What's the tight end take? Hollister and Knox. What's it? Is 50-50, 60-40? Scott, what do you think?
Depends. If we play a game like the Patriots, I think you'll see, if we play more run-oriented, better defenses, I think if we're going to run the ball, you're going to see Hollis in there. I think if we're going to open it up, you're going to see Knox in there.
You're saying percentage of the snaps for the season?
Yeah, let's say season. Yeah.
Man, I'm going to say Knox gets 70.
Okay. Yeah. See, I'm right there with you, Swank. I want to believe in Knox, so I'm still pulling for him. I think Hollister's a great bring-in, and I think he's just going to make Knox that much better, and that's why he'll be playing the 70%.
Patrick Hughes, thank you. Knox went to Ole Miss.
There you go.
Dan O'Gorham thinks 70-30 as well.
Yeah.
This is the year for Knox.
He's got all the physical attributes of
the
best tight ends in the game. He just hasn't had a productive season like them. I listened to this whole breakdown on WGR about it, and when you hear like the physical attributes side by side with him and like Kelsey and Kittle and the kid from Las Vegas, Waller. I mean, and Waller didn't even come on until this last season, really.
Right.
He is right there, like neck and neck with height, wingspan, jump radius, like whatever. All the physical attributes that you want out of a monster tight end, he's got them. So if he's put it all together in these last 2 years and he can stay healthy, you might see what everybody wants to see, and that's like this huge breakout year from him.
All right, guys.
All right, so we got to get to a serious question, though.
I had something building up on that really quick,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jarrod.
Swank, let me in. Quick question. What's success, though? Because unlike other tight ends, the 3 wide receivers that are playing alongside him are considered probably the top 3 in the NFL. It's the top 3 tandem, right, in the NFL.
Sure.
So you got Diggs, Beasley, and Emmanuel Sanders, and Davis, and, what is it more of a stat line for Knox, or is it more of percentages, as in catching percentage, yards per catch, touchdown
This is
percentage?
something you'll never be able to measure.
Yeah, so
it's an opportunistic measurement.
I think
It's an opportunistic measurement. You're going to have to go targets. You're going to have to go. It's hard to do these kind of things because just like any other stat out there, any other fan out there, they can make their player look like a star if you just find 3 things that he's top at.
Yeah.
Sure.
Opportunistic
stat. This is something that if you take reception or targets away from Diggs, away from Beasley, away from Sanders, and away from Gabriel Davis, then you got to add all that in, and that's an impossible thing to kind of throw out statistically.
See, I don't think it is. I think this is make or break for him. I think it's 100% catch percentage.
Exactly.
If you're going to put something on
the ball, and that's exactly what I would say to him in the locker room. If I'm choosing to throw you the ball, I expect you to catch it and make a play because I know Stephon Diggs can catch the ball and make a play. I know Emmanuel Sanders can. You can go down the list on all these dudes. And if I need the big body guy for the short yards or you caught open or whatever the hell it is, you got to catch the damn ball, because for sure there's 2 or 3 other guys on the field that would have caught the ball, right?
Well, Dan O'Gorham says don't drop 4 or more. So it's the catch
Exactly.
percentage. You nailed it.
Also, though, we were really hard on him last season, and it wasn't as bad as we all thought. He just had drops in horrible times in games.
Yep.
And they stick with you, right? Like, the bad ones always stick with you. So.
Yep. Real quick, Jarrod, can I throw this out? We're halfway through the show. I just want to tell you guys, we do our Marcel Darius giveaway. You comment during the show. You're going to be putting on a Pandemonium Wheel of Destiny for your chance to win
Destiny.
But with us tonight is Ryan Hickman. He's the owner of the Bills Mafia memorabilia page, partner. And we're doing a little thing for the Daytona Beach Police Department. They just recently had an officer shot. And Ryan Hickman, being a local guy to them, was trying to help them out a little bit. So what we're doing is $7.16 to the Venmo or a Cash App. And that'll enter you into a raffle that he's throwing. And if you do it during the show, if you mention 24/7 Buff Pandemonium in the comments or even on the show, you will be separately added to a Micah Hyde jersey giveaway. So this is, a fun show, but we like to give away, as you are aware, with our giveaway shows. But we also love fans, love people, and we do as much as we can for them. So Ryan Hickman's doing something for the Daytona Beach Police Department, and it's a good cause. 716 to Venmo or Cash App. It's in the tracker below. Send it that way. Let us know that you are from 24/7 Buff Pandemonium, and you guys are entered into a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you literally, if you donate and then comment on our live show, you are entered to win. You have a chance to win 5 separate items.
Yeah.
And 3 of them are jerseys, 1 of them's a helmet, and 1 of them's a rookie card. And they're all autographed. And the card doesn't have a COA, does it?
The card doesn't have a COA, but it is a freshman fabric card.
Yep.
So the COAs are automatically within the Panini registration of the card.
See, I don't know a lot about cards, so I'm glad that you said that. But I know a little bit about paninis, so that's good.
Yeah.
I love paninis. Dip them in honey mustard.
Ryan just saw a message from Ryan. There's only 5 people in the drawing for that Hyde jersey. So the numbers are with you. Get to it. Yeah, the numbers are in it, man.
And I think Ryan's 716 donation is ending tomorrow, Wednesday at 7:16. If you go to Bills Mafia memorabilia at the Facebook page, he's gonna do a live thing. 7:16, obviously 716 for Buffalo will be when the giveaways, the raffles are being addressed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brent was asking where my beer is. I actually missed work today because I got a little bit of a chest cold thing going on. So sorry. I promise in 2 weeks I'll drink double the beer to make up for it.
Well, I was gonna say 2 weeks, right?
Yeah. So 3,
All right.
3, triple. Okay, you got it. Challenge accepted.
All right.
Real quick before we move on to defensive line, also, if you want to just straight out buy a jersey, buy a helmet, and all that stuff for very reasonable prices, trust me, www.buffaloautographs.com. It'll take you to Ryan's site as well, and you can just straight up buy them instead of wait for raffles.
All right, Ryan, can you throw out there if you have any other option? What do we have down there? Cash App and
Cash App and Venmo. That's it.
Venmo, yeah.
All right, that's it. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I know he already addressed. He doesn't have PayPal.
Okay.
So
I got some people looking. They're struggling to find out, but some of them are going to download everything afterwards. So perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
if you guys can make it work. I mean, it's hard right now with all these apps out there, dude. And I know personally for me, with the band and stuff, I've kind of like expanded it to accept a little bit more than just like 1 or 2. But a lot of people don't want to connect your card to 15 things. So I try to pick the couple that work for everybody. So do your damnedest, damn it.
Yep. I mean, the Cash App is a money sign, Buffalo Autographs, and the Venmo is at Buffalo Autographs. So
there you go.
If you donate more than once, you get more than 1 entry.
Yep.
Yes. There you go.
Sweet. So one other thing. Oh, sorry, really quick. There was one other question,
bud.
and that's what I was going for until you were like, Justin, I wanted to talk. So, the red helmets for the throwbacks, yay or nay, real quick.
Yay.
Yeah, they're my favorite. So yay.
No.
Swank doesn't like him. He likes the white.
How about the black and white?
I like that. I saw in the background, dude.
I don't know if you guys know, but Jarrod does custom helmets, and he's creating a black and white one.
That's
Quick
pretty
little
cool.
helmet I put together.
That's sick, dude.
It's my Mid Lakes High School football team donated the helmet to me, and I decided to make it the same colors as them. The only thing I'm painting the white face mask now, but I'm looking for a number to put on the back of here. So let us know. Pandemonium, I'm letting that up to you.
Use the number that the Bills wore, black and white. Not happening. All right. Are we going to talk about defensive line or what?
Let's talk about the defensive line.
Everybody want to talk about
Yeah,
that,
dude.
right?
Let's talk about the defensive line.
We have a beautiful problem to have over here on the Buffalo Bills defensive line. Do they keep 8, 9, 10, 11 people? That's going to be the discussion for the next couple of weeks, right? Scott, I'll let you lead the way. You want to start with defensive end or defensive tackle, or how many are you keeping?
I'm just going to throw it all out there.
The
Bills have never kept 10. The Bills have never kept 10, and that's a stat that everybody will throw out at you. But the Bills also never drafted 2 defensive ends in the first 2 rounds. So I am basing this number based on who the Bills are playing. 5 out of our 17 games are against top 10 running offenses. And the Pittsburgh Steelers is not one of those teams. But with the Steelers, with Roethlisberger getting older and Najee Harris signing a nice little contract over there, I think they automatically qualify as a run-heavy team. Just saying. So I would like to say 10. I think they'll bring in 10 if they were playing one of those teams. Tennessee, New England twice. New Orleans is a running team, believe it or not, without Breeze, and the Steelers. So I would like to say 10. It's the who that I think we're trying to discuss here. I've discussed before on the Gun Report the whole Tech 1 defensive tackle with Star Lotulelei and Vernon Butler. We missed Star Lotulelei last year. I've mentioned the whole Tech 3 defensive tackle, such as Oliver, Phillips, even Zimmer can play that position. And then we have our defensive ends. I'm someone that believes that if you're going to run an offense like Leslie Frazier wants to run, you need to have, if you're going to bring 4 defensive tackles, you need to have 2 Tech 1s and 2 Tech 2s, just in case, right? So you can interchange them. So there's 4. And then with the guys, we got Addison, Hughes, Epinesa, Basham, Russo, and Johnson. So there's 4 and 6. There's your 10. So now the question is McDermott and Bean going to go do the Russo Epinesa thing where they have Russo learn the system for a couple weeks and not start him? They did that with Epinesa. And Russo, keep in mind, he's only got 14 starts in college, 15.5 sacks that year, but he's only got 14 starts. So he still has to develop a little bit. This whole defensive conversation is awesome. And what makes me most excited about is the preseason, because you know that little white thing you saw flying out there was me spitting. We do a rotational thing. So we're going to see a lot of defensive line in the preseason. And it's going to be a good thing because we're going to be able to break them apart. I don't know. My 4 right now are Lotulelei, Butler, Ed Oliver, Harrison Phillips, and shocker, Basham is going to be a hybrid. He's going to be a defensive end / defensive tackle.
Because he's a beast.
5,
because he's a beast.
There's 5. Addison, Hughes, Epinesa, and Johnson for the first week. I think Russo is going to take the week off. So that's my starting 9. I'm bringing 9 to Pittsburgh.
Patrick Hughes says that he thinks Star's going to be a problem for him. Before I wrote my list of people who I thought were going to start or make the team, for some reason I had a weird thought that Star might be roster casualty.
Yeah, I mean, I put Zimmer as a casualty, and I hate to do that because he shined, but it's tough. It's a good problem to have. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think, Swank?
I think I'm most fascinated with the edge rusher scenario. I think Basham's going to be plug and play. I think he's going to be right in the rotation day one. I actually think the Russo thing, like to your point about Epinesa, like kind of sitting back and feeling it out, I could see that happening more and bouncing between Epinesa and Russo, at least for the first couple weeks. I guess it all depends on what the preseason looks like, right? I guess if the kid's out there and he's snapping, like put the hot hand in and let him get some contact against some pros and see what happens, man. I'd love to see it, but yeah, I mean, I think this year the two things you're going to see is that defensive line we're going to keep 10, and wide receivers we're going to keep 7, and they're going to make room somewhere else. And I'm okay with both of those things because we need D-line and we need wide receivers that are dynamic to keep this offense firing. So, yeah, I think Hughes isn't going anywhere. Addison isn't going anywhere. Obviously, Basham, Rousseau, Epinesa. So you got 5 right there, right?
Yep.
And then you got Eddie O, you got Starr, you got Harry, Butler.
There's 9.
Man, I'm going to go ahead.
Zimmer?
I think I want Zimmer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really think I want Zimmer.
So what if I'm getting this right, Swank? You're not keeping 2 punters or 2 kickers?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just want to make sure.
Nope. I think no. I think I'm gonna I'll keep 3. No. Yeah.
Well, here's my interesting thing: is Addison and Hughes safe? I mean, if one of those guys go, then the cuts are pretty a lot easier, and they save a lot of cap space.
Ryan was just saying that he heard rumors that they were shopping Jerry. So, I don't know.
All right.
I mean, is that a real possibility? Is it smart with as old as he's getting? You know,
Cut your losses, kind of thing.
He's done a lot. You know, he's done a lot for the franchise, but how much has he got left? You know,
right? Phantomonium. Who do you think is a better mentor? Is it Addison or Hughes? Who's the guy that you keep to keep these guys and teach these guys the ways? That's the question too. I mean, if they're going to get Addison reconstructed, right? So it'd be interesting. Which one do you keep if you're going to cut one of them, Addison or Hughes, who will both open up a good amount of cap space? Which one is it?
Yeah.
Right. So Josh Snyder's watching, and I mentioned his name because he's a huge Fred Jackson fan like I am, right? You guys are talking about shopping Jerry Hughes. One of the biggest disappointments I had was a couple years ago when Freddie Jackson had that awesome game against the Steelers in preseason. Remember, he had like 2 touchdowns for lots of yards, and then they traded him away the week after.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that you love a player and you hate to see him leave, but the Bills have to make the right steps to make their team better. So as much as Jerry Hughes has meant to the team the past years that he's been on there, and if he's a casualty, he has to be. And you have to let him go to accept that somebody else is going to come up. Because like I said, when I started this little defensive, state of the defensive line, it's a good problem to have, but we're probably going to lose some players that we really like. Mm-hmm. So if they can get anything for Jerry Hughes that's a benefit, then you got to do it. Got to do it.
Ryan Hickman just mentioned we got rid of Thurman Thomas. He was a great leader in the backfield.
Yeah.
He went to the damn Dolphins.
Yeah. Got rid of Bruce Smith too. Defensive end, topical.
Yep.
Just to be clear, I don't want him to cut Jerry, especially if he's got something left. This is all just hypothetical, and we're going back and forth, talking about it. So nobody get too upset out there.
And Jerry, we've all discussed about my stat, the pressure quarterback stat. Doesn't mean anything unless you bring the quarterback down, because 90% of the quarterbacks out there are okay in pressure.
Yeah.
But if Hughes can turn half of his pressures into sacks, and he's a double-digit sacker every year, he gets there. He's been off.
Dan has tried to get this question through twice, and I agree with him. What do you get for Hughes? I mean,
other than cap space, like you talking draft pick?
Yeah, I think he's talking draft pick. Yeah, or well, I guess a hypothetical trade, but
it'd be a capital draft pick. I think you get a 6th or 7th for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that worth it? I don't know.
I don't know. It could Hughes be an outside linebacker for a 3-4 defense? Could he be a TJ Watt style player with his speed and then to have 3 other interior linemen now taking care of the blocks, and then you 2 defensive ends? There's 5 on the line instead of 4. Could he benefit from that? It's.
I don't know, man. I think it's like I'd like to see him be able to just play out his days in Buffalo as long as he's producing. And even if there's like a changing of the guard, right? If you know, he's not the hot hand anymore. Some of these young bucks step up and they're getting it done, and you know, then you got Jerry Hughes as a backup, or you know, he's on a snap count or whatever. You know, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Is this
So
the
Jarrod
last
likes
year?
to stump us. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. Anybody know what his contract looks like out there? I feel like he just did something within the last year or two.
He did something. Well, Jarrod every once in a while likes to throw stumpers out there, and I think last year he mentioned, who did we trade away to get Jerry Hughes? Does anybody know that answer?
Oh yeah, because I like that guy. And then no, damn it, we did this. We did this already, and I already
You go
forgot.
to the Colts, right? You went to
Yeah,
the
I went
Colts?
to the
Let's see if the
Colts.
fandom, give the Fandemonium like 2 minutes to figure that out.
All right,
Who did
Fandemonium.
the Buffalo Bills trade Jerry Hughes for to the Colts?
Trade to get Jerry Hughes.
Trade to get, yes. Yep.
All right, you guys want to know who my starting 10 are, or my 10 are?
No.
Defensive end, Addison, Boogie Basham, AJ Epinesa, Jerry Hughes, F.A. Obata,
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
okay.
FA.
and
Yeah.
Greg Russo.
I do
Defensive
like FA.
tackle, Starla Toulier, Ed Oliver, Harrison Phillips, and I have a feel-good story of Justin Zimmer still making the team.
Ooh. See, I
So
would
that's
probably
my-
boot Zimmer and put Obata on there.
Okay,
I forgot about him.
Obata,
Obata.
the beast from the
Don't
east.
forget about it.
F.A. Europe.
Europe.
Jerry becomes an unrestricted free agent in 2022.
Matt
Like,
mentioned something
This is
earlier.
his last year.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry for interrupting. You guys want to talk about Ertz quick? I don't think we're getting Ertz. Sorry, Matt.
Yeah, we kind
That's
of beat
just our
that one to
opinion.
death. I think.
That was
you
a
know,
while ago in the comments.
Yeah, I saw it too, and I was gonna get to it. We got rolling on some other stuff. Sorry, guys. You know, with all your participation, it's harder to keep up with what the
This is
hell's
nuts.
going on.
I gotta
But
get a third, fourth
it's much
person in here.
appreciated, and keep those comments coming in. And you know, you're entered to win a signed rookie Marcel Darius card for tonight,
So-
for right here, right now.
So if you're watching, right now we only have a couple minutes left of the show. Scott, actually, before, leave a comment and you're in the drawing for this. Marcel Darius signed rookie card, jersey card. That's the jersey right there. Also, what's going on, Scott?
Bills Mafia Bills Mafia memorabilia. The runner of the page, Ryan Hickman, is doing a little donation, little raffle charity thing for an officer that was shot in the Daytona Beach Police Department. Basically, it's $7.16 to donate, and what that does is not only helps out the family, but it also gets you entered into a raffle for a Josh Allen helmet, Josh Allen jersey, Fred Jackson jersey, all autographed through his site, and then special through 24/7 Buff Pandemonium. If you donate and you mention 24/7 Buff Pandemonium, whether in the comments now or in the comment that allows you when you make the payment, you'll be entered to win a Micah Hyde COA jersey.
How
Pretty
awesome
legit.
is that?
That's awesome.
Yeah, for $7.16, you're in the running for Josh Allen jersey, helmet, Fred Jackson jersey, and exclusive to Fandemonium. And I think Bills backers too. Their show is going to be Micah.
Outside linebacker from LSU, Kelvin Shepard, was traded
Yep.
from the Buffalo Bills to the Colts for a Jerry Hughes. I can't tell you the year, but I think we won that trade.
Yeah, we won that trade. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, fellas. You guys want to talk about anything else really quick?
Ryan says that there's 8 people entered for the Hyde jersey right now, so get them in there, guys.
No, you
Ryan,
have until tomorrow.
yeah, you have until tomorrow, but don't forget, hit it up. It's for a good cause.
Remember, if you do make a payment, you have to make that a comment that says 24/7 Buff Fandemonium in it, and that will put you in it. So remember
Hell
that.
yeah.
Remember that. 2013 was the trade for Hughes.
2013.
Patrick Hughes
Okay.
and Brent, always there. Oh my gosh, what an amazing participation tonight. We loved seeing all this go down. Everybody that was new, welcome to 24/7 Buff and Money presents the Gun Report. We do this every Tuesday night, but we won't be here next Tuesday. Some of us are going on vacation, but we might have something else brewing next week. We'll make the announcement if it happens, but then we'll see you the week following, and we'll go over another game. Does anybody know what Week 9's game was, by any chance, off the top of their head?
We'll have a couple weeks to talk about it.
Yeah, we'll have a couple weeks to talk about it. Scott, I know it's kind of coming to an abrupt end of the show, but
hey.
Go ahead.
Ryan's saying 4 minutes, and he's going to announce the winner of the Hyde jersey.
Oh, so it's just us.
It's just tonight, just us.
Okay.
So you got 4 minutes to put that in. I threw up the donation spots again. Call your crazy Uncle Fred and tell him to come in here and donate. Tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your mom, tell your pa, tell your cousin, tell your ex-wife. Don't tell her too much though. Don't tell her.
All right, so we'll hang on for another 4 minutes to get that.
Hell yeah!
Oh my gosh, I thought this was going to happen tomorrow. This is actually going to happen tonight. We're going to know the winner of that Hyde jersey tonight.
Right, and then tomorrow you still have the chance of winning both those Allen issued merchandise and the Freddie Jackson. So
hell yeah! So get your donation in. Make sure you write 24/7 BF next to it. And Ryan's keeping track. And you know what, man? 4 minutes away, somebody in our family is gonna win an autographed Micah Hyde jersey. The first giveaway from our partnership with Bill's Mafia Memorabilia. Huh? Yeah.
Oh, let's miss that. That just got me goosebumps.
Guys, I selfishly went in there and donated. 24/7 Buff Pandemonium did donate some money to the cause, not for the raffle, but just for the cause. If you want to do that, that's more than welcome too. I mean, it's a good cause. It's something good to donate for, and it's to help a family out for someone that dedicates their life every day for the safety of ours. Politics aside, everything aside, they do things that 99% of the people in the world wouldn't do. So it's a good cause.
Yeah, man.
3 minutes. We got to talk for 3 more minutes. So, Jarrod, who is your favorite defensive lineman of all time? Swank says Bruce Smith. So, Swank, you go other than Bruce Smith. Jarrod, who is yours?
My favorite defensive lineman of all time happens to be, oh my gosh, this is a tough one. I've always liked big number 90 there that helped Bruce Smith get most of his sacks, Mr. Phil Hansen. It was nice to see. I also like Ted Washington. Holy cow. It was nice to see Bruce Smith coming around that corner most of the time with his dip move and getting to the quarterback and just slamming them to the ground. Swank has a special memory of him slamming Boomer Esiason to the ground, but seeing all the quarterbacks that he did. But none of that would have been capable or reachable 200 sacks if it wasn't for other players. And Phil Hansen was a huge player. So the helper there, Phil Hansen would be my favorite besides Bruce Smith.
Good one. That's a good one. I was always like the underdog guy. So Bruce Smith obviously was my favorite guy. Why wouldn't he be? You got your Ted Washingtons and your Pat Williams and all that stuff. But I think the guy I always rooted for, who does have quite a bit of sacks for the Buffalo Bills, is Ryan Denny, number 92.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever I saw him and Schobel on either side of each other, Schobel played that part. He took over for Bruce Smith and got a whole bunch of sacks. I think he's third on the Buffalo Bills. But Ryan Denny was always number 92, always a guy that I was rooting for. And he got to the quarterback quite a bit of time. So, yeah, he was a fan favorite of mine. Swank's looking on the internet to see other defensive ends for the Buffalo Bills.
I was just going to say, man, and Joey Hatch joined us late, and he said he had to put his dog down, man. I'm real sorry about that, man. That's horrible. Yeah. So
I'm a big dog people.
Yeah.
Yeah, all three of us have dogs there.
Yeah, man. So we feel for you. It sucks.
Okay, so I have to clarify something really quick.
Go ahead, buddy.
Ryan, I know you're still watching. Are you going to tell us who the winner is on 24/7 Buff Pandemonium? Or are you going to have people come over to Bill's memorabilia, Bill's Mafia memorabilia?
He's doing it right here, he said.
He's going to do it right here. Okay.
Yeah, I think what he said over on his page was for tomorrow night for the helmet and the jerseys.
I gotcha.
Right.
Okay, we have a couple favorites. Patrick Hughes says Kyle Williams. Chris Dutcher. Bryce Paul.
Dude, come on, Jarrod. Let a man breathe over here. Damn, that's my guy. So that was the dude that Bryce Pop was. I had his jersey. I loved the dude. He was a big bruiser. So I always rooted for him, man.
He was a free agency pickup from Green Bay, and he came in and made his name known quick.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and it's not like he played for a long time for the Bills either, but he was just a fun guy to root for, you know. So, thanks, Jarrod.
I love you, Swank. I apologize. I do that to you all the time.
So just a reminder, Ryan Hickman's going to announce a winner of the Hyde jersey tonight, which is awesome. On our show, we will know. Jimmy McLaughlin, Sam Adams, very good. But keep in mind, look out for tomorrow or the next day that we also have a Jarrod, show the card, a
Yes, sir.
Marcel Darius card that we're giving away. All you had to do was comment during the show, and you're entered on the Pandemonium Wheel of Destiny to win that thing. So within a couple of days, you'll see a post on our site. We'll obviously tag you if you won, and if you did, you just PM us your address. We'll send it to you. Also, we have Diggs, awesome Notorious Diggs shirts coming, and we also have 24/7 Buff Pandemonium black and white shirts that are available, limited sizes. But if you're interested, let us know. PM us. We'll tell you the details in that regards. But partnership with Buffalo, with Bills Mafia Memorabilia, their Facebook page. They're doing a lot for the fans. And then if you're just interested in buying something, jersey, helmet, sign, COA, all that stuff, www.buffaloautographs.com. It'll take you there. They'll give you the stuff you need. Ryan and company are all about giving you, promising you and giving you and delivering. And you will get what you want from them. I know Ryan's story is the reason he started this whole page. This whole thing is because he was kind of robbed of a nice Jordan Poyer jersey, and his kid got
and the helmet
because of it. So,
yeah,
you know, you're doing it for the right reasons. Doing it because he doesn't want people getting screwed over. Doing it because he wants people to share the memorabilia, and he believes, like we all do, that we have some Super Bowls coming our way, so we might as well own some of that history, and it's all good.
Yo, it's closed, so if you didn't get in, that's it. You can still donate for a good cause. You just won't be entered for the Hyde jersey. Ryan is running it right now, and we are going to figure out which one of our 24/7 BF fam is going to be the first to make one of these big giveaways.
Yes. Thanks. Swank, thanks for saying that. It's closed for tonight's Micah Hyde jersey. If you still donate, you're still up for a raffle of a Josh Allen helmet, a Josh Allen jersey, or a Freddie Jackson jersey, all signed, COA, authenticated. Still donate. It's a good cause. It's $7.16, man. Just do it. Nike.
Hell yeah.
Drum roll, please. That's probably not good.
Well, we amped it up. Ryan just said 17 spots from 8 from like 5 minutes ago. So good job, guys.
Nice job, guys.
Yep.
Thank you, Pandemonium. This is awesome. I know this probably doesn't hold up, but still, look at that,
man.
Jarrod, it does, because you know what is this page is all about giving to you guys, because you're on here talking to us. We take your conversations. We love the participation on our site and the Gun Report. So why not give you guys free stuff? You're taking your time out to see us. Sean
Byers,
dude.
Nice.
Congratulations,
Sean Byers
brother.
Is the winner of what?
The Micah Hyde autographed COA jersey coming at you from Bills Mafia Memorabilia Facebook page. And if you wanted that jersey and you didn't win it, www.buffaloautographs.com. Go get it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But that's awesome. So we got to make sure that he does not win the Darius card tomorrow.
Yeah. Sean Byers, contact Ryan right now.
No, he's there. He was right underneath him. He tagged his name, and he was just like, let's go. Hell yeah.
Hey, also,
right.
Sean Byers, if you can do us a huge favor, when you get that delivery, I want, if you want, just post that on 24/7 Buff Pandemonium's page and group. Also on Bills Mafia Memorabilia page too. Oh man, it's so exciting.
The biggest thing we're getting out of this, guys, the biggest thing we're getting out of this is please like, share, and tag. It's a good thing they got going over there. Obviously, I'm biased. It's a great thing we got going on over here. So do it. Just do it up. Help everybody out. We all love this kind of stuff. We love talking Bills football. We love giving away stuff. And we love to help people out, especially as far as the Pandemonium and Mafia go. So
it's just great, like, hooking up people that have been so great to us, right?
Yeah.
And the fact that this whole relationship started because we respected what each other was doing and the way we run things. So, like, it's just awesome. And you guys reap all the benefits, man. It's going to be great.
It's freaking sweet. So I think Ryan did a screenshot or videotaped the drawing. So I think what might happen is if you go to Bill's Mafia Memorabilia, their Facebook page, I think he might actually post it on there so you can actually see it.
Yeah, it's a legit drawing. It's a computer-generated raffle. So you see the numbers mixing up, and then it comes up, and you'll see the number. So it's not like somebody's putting their hand in the thing and saying, "Oh, that's not the one I want." It's legit raffle. It's random, and it's awesome. Thank you, Ryan Hickman. Thank you, Bill's Mafia Memorabilia, www.buffaloautographs.com. Thank you, Swank. Thank you, Jarrod. Thank you, Fandemonium. This is awesome.
All right, Scott, quick last thoughts. Go.
That was it.
That was it. Swank, what do you got, bud?
I don't know, man. I feel like this whole night's been last thoughts.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
It's just been awesome, man. And thanks again to Ryan. Thanks to BMM getting us all hooked up and really celebrating like everybody that's in this great group that's made our lives like enriched through these last season and a half of football. And I don't know, man. It's just very, very rewarding hanging out with you two every week and everybody in the comments. And we're shotgunning beers in 2 weeks, so come hang out because every Tuesday, except for next Tuesday, not doing it next Tuesday, every other Tuesday, we are live for the Gun Report on Facebook Live with 24/7 Buff Fandemonium. You can come hang out in the comments. You can win stuff. Tonight, you had an opportunity to win 5 different autographed items. Are you kidding me? That's out of control. I've never even seen 5 autographed items unless I'm writing thank you cards.
And it's not too late. You can still go there.
It's not too late. You can still do it. You just missed out on 1 jersey. You still got 2 other jerseys, a helmet, and this card because I'm trying to drag it out. If anybody hasn't gotten in for the Marcel Darius card, just comment in, man. And, every Tuesday, 8 p.m., you can hook us up on Anchor and Apple Podcasts. I worked on some of those today.
There you go.
If I don't go to work tomorrow, I'll get them all done.
Call in now. I'm calling in for you.
Yeah. But we love you guys. Thanks so much for all the support.
For sure.
Absolutely. Again, congratulations, Sean Byers, on that Micah Hyde jersey.
Hell yeah.
That is awesome. Dan Ogorum said, last thought, no one had Darius as a favorite defensive lineman. Doesn't matter.
A lot of people forget he was a Pro Bowler and an All-Pro for the Bills.
Yeah, they just remember how the hell he left town.
Yep. Alberto, as always, go Bills. Happy 4th of July to everybody. Be safe. Don't go blowing off any fingers. Ryan will be posting that video on his Bills Mafia autograph Facebook page, so go there and look at it.
Hell yeah, Ryan. I'll trade autograph for autograph. We got you.
And as always, we will see. Go ahead.
The donation is going to Jason Rayner from Daytona Beach Police Department. He was shot this past weekend, $7.16 to the Venmo and Cash App directory down below on the tracker. It's a good cause. Do not forget, you missed out on a Micah Hyde jersey today. It doesn't matter. You still donate. You still get the feelings of helping someone out and the ability to win some memorabilia.
Yeah, I've thrown the Venmo and the Cash App tags and links up in the comments at least 4 or 5 times now. So please hit them up, man.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Thank you very much for the participation tonight. It was awesome. It was always awesome to talk Buffalo Bills football and Buffalo Bills memorabilia with everybody that has their opinions, and we love sharing everything and just having the conversation. Again, we won't see you next Tuesday, but we'll see you the following Tuesday. But pay attention to 24/7 Buff and Money because we might be on another show next week, just not ours.
We might be a guest. We might be a guest on another show. We'll
just
tell you.
Stay tuned. All right, guys. As always, love you all. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.